Welcome back to my channel, beloved. It is your priestess, Journey Divine, coming to you on this beautiful day. For any day that we allowed to see above the grave is surely a blessing, yes? A day to receive new opportunities, to walk into new chances of love, freedom, joy, happiness, abundance. Yes, abundance. We are safe and protected in our Father's loving arms. We're comforted by Mother Gaia. Yes, in the season of love. It is Leo season still. Leo is the lioness, the lion, the hunter, not the prey. We are rising up in courage, in strength, in patience. We are giving divine timing, the necessary time to weave and manifest the lives we deserve, the loves that support us, family, friends, that soulmate. So we are here. I'm here. You are here. We are one. Thank you for clicking on this video. It is your destiny and not fate that you are here to receive this message. A message for you, channeled by your ancestors of the highest white light, your angelic forces that are guiding you and leading you on this journey we call life. So sit back, submit your energy so you can receive your message individually. Collectively, we are raising the vibration of this planet, hopefully to positivity, to light and love. And it's my purpose, to positively influence, to spiritually motivate others to elevate, to step into their life path and on that journey to higher elevation. So let's see. What is your soul's message for today? What have you been longing for, dreaming of? Is it money? Is it love? Is it a new home? A new car? Do you want to travel and see the world? Do you want to create that business? Start that project? Do you want to have a baby? Get married? Confirmation? Someone wants a child? Come on, Spirit. What does God say, beloved? Patience. Divine timing. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Can you, will you surrender to the universal spirit that says, not now, tomorrow, next year, turn back, change direction, move forward, elevate higher. Whatever it is that you're focusing on, if you've had a miscarriage, after miscarriage, and you don't understand why you have not been allowed to be a mom, maybe you're ready to be that mom in a new marriage. You've passed the honeymoon phase. You're ready for the next adventure, next step. Maybe you're already pregnant, ready for this child to be born. Maybe you're in the late term, ready. You're wondering why you haven't gone into labor yet. There is a reason for every season in our lives. And usually we don't get to know because as human beings, With free will, we have a tendency to try to bend and change things in our favor. And some things are meant to be. So we are not allowed to understand everything. But we know that as above, so below. And God has final say. What is meant for us will find us, cling to us, and stay. If you have lost in love, if you have lost in connections, this could be a job, a friend, a mate, a child. Whatever you lost, that rejection of the world was for your protection. God is saying it's time to embody patience. He heard what you asked for. He saw you cry. He heard your prayers. But you may think the answer is no, when it's simply not yet. It is coming. If you wait, if you believe that when it does show up, you'll realize that it's right on time, and your timing may have put you on a different path, in a different direction. Adversity, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Challenges. What do we see as a challenge? Being told to wait. Being told that we can't have it. Being told not now. Being told they're not the one. Let go. Being told it wasn't your promotion. It wasn't your man, your woman. That wasn't for you. You couldn't win that lottery ticket. It was meant for someone else, for a purpose you could not see. They were going to do things that you weren't going to do. At the time, that home was not your home. That child that you lost belonged to someone else, or would have turned your life upside down. Adversity, the willingness to hold on, even when we can't see, even when we don't know. We believe. That is what faith is. Belief in things not seen. Hope in things not known. Miracles. The impossible becoming the possible. Any more cards from this deck, Spirit, that my collective needs to know? Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. I know sometimes we go on this journey of awakening, seeking out our true purpose. We find out what it is that we're good at, what we're best at, what is easily drawn to us, where we can flow. Especially if you're on a social media app like YouTube, Instagram, where subscribers can subscribe and you can see your numbers grow. That leading to monetary gain, prosperity, money. But as a newbie, fresh in the water, as that little fish thrown into a pond full of experienced big fish who have put in time, we tend to compare our skills, our ability to be liked by what we see happening to others around us. God is saying, they're not you. You will never be them. Your journey, your destiny has already been written. And we are not always available or able to guide that pace. For when we start off, the gun goes off and we take off running. We're so excited and energized by this new world that we see, these new downloads and upgrades that we receive, that we forget to breathe, to enjoy the flowers along the way, to sit by the ocean under a tree, enjoy the stillness. God says you are incomparable. The gifts you have, others may be gifted in the same field, but they don't bring it the way you do, because it's impossible for two to be equally the same in the energy, in the creations, in the ideas. So stop looking to others for confirmation that you are great, that you're worthy, that you're able. Because success for you, my love, is inevitable. Inevitable. Your name is victory written in the books. For you are chosen. That holds heavy weight. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. The love of self. To know thyself, to care for thyself, to nurture thyself, and to treat thyself better than anyone else on this planet is the ultimate love. That love pours from itself into others. It spreads like a virus. It gives freely, unconditionally. It heals. It mends. It inspires nations. All Spirit says is, you need a little courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Afraid to speak in public. Afraid to shine in front of the camera. Afraid that no one will listen. Afraid that you will not be accepted for who you've become. Afraid of what you are becoming. That's a big one. Especially for those who are here to admit karmic justice, being able to walk in the dark shadows of the night to visit the underworld, but are truly a light worker. It's kind of scary when you feel yourself being pulled to the darkness, because you start to judge yourself. Look at yourself in ways disapproving, not knowing that you're gifted to exist in both realms. And you just need to find your middle ground. Decide when it's necessary to pull from either place. Because now you have the ability. That is true grace. Like I said, fear, being your final card. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Maybe you went through a breakup, a divorce, a traumatic ending to a codependent relationship, a trauma bond, a karmic twin flame, a soulmate. There may have been, but someone broke the contract and it became null and void. And you are now free, but still stuck with those bitter scars, those bruises, still doing the shadow work, healing. You put up your boundaries. You have your guard up. You're being recognized by other suitors coming forward to want to meet you, take you out, feel you out. People are curious about you. But you are now very discerning. Your intuition and your third eye going off constantly. You're not sure if you're ready to move into the realm of loving again, dating again, giving yourself to someone again, only to be hurt, because you know you're a lot different than those around you. Vibrating higher. But what Spirit is saying is, love is open. Love is free. Love explores. Love gives and shares its energy. Sometimes God puts those people in the room with you because they need love. Because love is what is being used on a universal plane to bring people out of the darkness into the light. Love is the only way. But if you hold your love hostage as a protection, as a shield around yourself, that is not what love is. Love is not guarded. Love is not stingy, selfish. Love does not hold itself hostage from others to be able to get from it. So Spirit is saying, I know you may be thinking, I can no longer hang in those places. I can no longer be around those people. And don't mistake what I'm saying. God never wants you to put yourself in a room where you're abused intentionally. Intentionally is the operative word. You can have some people that long to hate you, strive to hate you every day. They look for ways to make you small. But then we have those who are walking unconsciously, giving off low vibrational energy because they have not experienced love in its purest form that you embody now in your purpose. Those people deserve to experience a miraculous change in their lives. Those are the people that we are put here to find, to help, to assist, to guide. They want to be near us because they feel that they should. It's not that they want to be us because their intention is to belittle us. So in your discernment, you will need to make a difference between both parties. That old friend, that family member, that coworker, that neighbor, that community. Are they really there trying to harm you? Or are they there because you was placed there to change it, to change them? Because God sees something in them that can be. It's not an easy journey or path that we live on. Trust me, it's not. But we chose to be here to do this work, to take on God's assignments, whatever we're given. If you truly want to be, you truly want to elevate, you truly want to prosper and receive God's gifts and rewards, you got to take the assignments, even the ugly ones. Every assignment God gives is not surrounded by roses and cherries and lollipops and sugar and spice and everything nice. But neither are we. Yes. So those of us who can do, know how to feel and not absorb. And those of us who can't, and won't absorb everything they feel. There is a difference. Mastering thyself and thy gifts. Feel and not absorb. Transmute and not judge. It is better to be wanted than needed. Let your energy be a gift to others and not a crutch. We're here to assist. We're here to teach, guide, coach. We're not here to absorb and heal succubus energies, to get in codependent relationships, even with beloveds, clients, customers, whatever you call them. We are here to teach others how to guide themselves and walk in their own destiny. We're not here to hold hands. We're not here to carry. That is not what spiritualists are here to do. Lest we be weighted down with the amount of energies that come through. Wisdom. I am wise and seek ways to elevate my conscious mind. Do you read? Do you meditate? Do you journal? Are you careful about what you read? Are you choosing context wisely? Do you watch YouTube videos? Are you careful about what you feed your mind? Is it high vibrational or toxic gossip? Was every reader? Are you constantly watching twin flame videos while you're in separation? You say you're forgiven, but you need to hear that they're going through karmic lessons every day to receive the joy you need, to know you were right and they were wrong. We have courage coming out now twice, 2 different decks. I have the courage to make necessary changes in my life for the betterment. What I just spoke of. Do you need to make a change of direction of what you listen to, what you read, what you see, who you sit with on the phone? Oh, I'm not involved in gossip because I just listen. Okay. Let's be real. If we can't release those toxic connections because we're afraid to be alone, so we just pretend like we're not involved, but we're always available to it, are we really elevating? Are we really different? Final card was surrender. I surrender my life to the will of a higher power and trust that my life is divinely guided. This is my Love Thyself Oracle deck. I have many channeled Oracle decks. You can find them in the website below. Today is the day we decide, collectives. Is our journey moving too fast or too slow? And what can we do to make it find a middle ground, a harmonious ground, balancing the scales? So we are neither too up or too down, and always looking to balance ourselves out. Are we constantly hearing, are we constantly receiving messages about grounding? It's for a reason. Are we constantly receiving messages about connecting, surrendering, slowing down, retreating and healing, giving divine timing, patience. There for a reason. We need to spend less time watching what others do who are on this journey as well, looking for confirmation and guidance about what we should do in ours. Because if you tap in hermit mode and listen to the voices, to the taps, to the movement around us, to the things that happen outside our windows, are there fire trucks, ambulances, police cars? Are there barking dogs? Are there birds? What is constantly happening outside your window? Motorcycles constantly going, loud noises? Or is it always quiet and serene and harmonious? And when does the energy change, morning or evening? All this is nature speaking. All of this is the ancestors sending messages of guidance, things that need to be seen or heard or felt. We cannot constantly say that we're part of the collective body if we don't believe that we stand alone as part of that body, that we're only a collective when we are included. This journey is very personal, very secluded at times. But we know that we are never alone because the energy that we want to sit in is not the humankind. So, the message that Spirit is trying to give you today, collective, is that yes, you are chosen. Yes, you're awakening. Yes, you're healing. Yes, you're on the right road and the right path. What's the next step? Are you ready to move forward to the next step? Or should you turn around because you forgot something you will need along the way? I will pull a charm for the final energy of this reading. Please. I don't know why we have to say this every day, but we do. And believe me, we don't enjoy saying it. Because a lot of y'all out there watching all day begging and begging. We know how y'all feeling and we know what y'all thinking. And we know many don't do it because we suggest it. Yes, I see you. But if you could please take a second to tap that like button, subscribe and hit the bell, share the video, leave a comment. All of it adds to our lives, to the energy that we give to these videos, getting into the algorithm, getting seen. We don't just do this for money because believe me, YouTube ain't the bag. I don't care how many subscribers you have. YouTube is not the bag. We don't wait for rewards from a check in the mail. So when we ask, it's for a different reason that many don't understand. Some of it inspires us to know that people are listening. People resonate. People enjoy. All that is spiritual connection. Has nothing to do with money. So if you would tap that like button, I would really appreciate it. If you subscribe, if you're not already, love for you to join the family. But God has to lead you. And it would depend what's in you, how you were led. So we can only ask. We never expect. Thank you for my day ones that have always supported me and come through, that leave comments that are so loving. I appreciate you. For my new members who found me on this channel, I'm here for you, hoping that I give you what you need. Yes? What is the last thing the Spirit wants to say to my collective? I don't know if you know about New Orleans. I don't know if you've ever been to New Orleans. I don't know if you're from New Orleans watching this video. This is the symbol that represents NOLA, New Orleans. It's the symbol of royalty. It's majestic. It's spiritual. I don't even, oh my God, trying to remember what they call it. There is a name for it. Let me see if I can find it. Because I don't want to, for those who don't know it, I want to give details. I've been to New Orleans, so I know the symbol. It's everywhere. Every store, every gift shop. You will find that symbol in all articles of clothing. I call her Jester. Jester is the hat on the head of the Joker in the tarot cards. It's the hat that's on the head of, oh my God. It symbolizes a fresh new start. The Fool's card. A fresh new start, a leap of faith. To jump in with both feet, knowing that you will never fall. God will catch you every time. To surrender. But in New Orleans, they call it the fleur de lis. It's the most instantly recognized symbol of New Orleans and Louisiana. It remains a mysterious emblem veiled by centuries of history. Though we think of the fleur as a modern symbol of New Orleans, artists have been constantly reinterpreting and redesigning this ancient glyph over the centuries. The fleur de lis is the lily flower. It is a symbol that has its roots in ancient Babylonia and Egypt. It evolved into a symbol of the French monarchy and is now featured all over New Orleans. The symbol appeared on the flag of the French explorer Sieur de la Salle, who founded the Mississippi River. I don't know if you live near the Mississippi River. I don't know if you have bloodline in New Orleans. It's a very spiritual state. Very. The graveyards there are, I don't even have a word to describe the energy that's there. There have been a natural disaster. Many lives were lost. The state is full of spirits. No matter where you go, where you are, they're always present and always felt. The symbol is of mystery, believing in the unknown, believing in the unseen, believing in the impossible. I'm speaking to a chosen one, a witch, a warlock, a wizard, a psychic, a medium, a seer. Somehow, your purpose has to do with mystery. I'm getting Scorpio. The zodiac sign is ruler of the underground, the gatekeeper, governed by Shango, the god of thunder, that brings us tower moments. A karmic justice keeper could be you. You wonder why you're always put in situations where you have to make a judgment against what everyone else is doing, but it's always for the highest good, and you're always looked at as the troublemaker for bringing shit to light, for exposing, for revealing karmic behavior and things done to people who don't deserve it, bullies. It's because you're a karmic justice. You're a tool for the divine to right the wrongs, to stand for to be a voice for the voiceless. That's who you are. Don't be afraid to walk in your purpose. There's no karma given to the person who gives karma. That's not how it works. For karma in the righteous and the upright is not karma, it's justice. You could be a Libra. Libra could be heavy in your chart. The Libra is the balancer, the aligner, one who balances the scales of unfairness. You could have an ancestor, a grandmother who was a Libra, and his spiritual inheritance gift has been passed on to you. She could have been a warrior for her people. She could have stood up and thus but she left this world and became an angel, because although they seen her in this world as a troublemaker, she was a gatekeeper for justice. And now it's been passed on to you, and you have to stand in your purpose. It is what it is, because you said it to be, and so it is so. As within, so without. If you are one who always wants the best, always seeks righteousness, fairness, hates to see people suffer unnecessarily, you're a gatekeeper for justice. And so it shall be. And so it is. If you'd like to send a love donation, my Cashapp, PayPal are attached. If you love a one-on-one reading with me to dive deeper, send me email. If you'd like to check out my decks, the website is below. If you're a female warrior, a goddess, ready to change the vibration of the female warriors, victims of this planet, consider joining my Patreon. That is what we do. It's beginning stages. So expect that you will become one of the founders as we grow. I hope you enjoy the rest of this beautiful day, because now the sun is shining brightly through my window and it's peaceful and still. Until we meet again, beloved, thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you come again. Ashe.